Hi, welcome to Board Game Opinions. My name's Jonathan Hicks.
I'm Steve Rain.
I'm Mark Windle.
I'm Amy Worsley.
And today we're doing TableTalk, which is a new segment we're trying, where essentially we discuss hotly debated topics within the industry of board gaming. So today's question for the day is, which is more important, theme or mechanics? Now this is an oldie.
And a good one to start with.
We're definitely going to be on different sides of this one, I think. Do you want to kick us off, Steve?
So to quantify this is games that so games, obviously the best game are games with both.
Yeah, that's true.
There was no doubt there. The best games are games with both, and so the question here is: if a game only has is very good with one but not so the other, which way round do you prefer it?
Yeah, which is more important to you?
So. For me, it's mechanics. I like my dry abstracts.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
very shocking. I like my dry abstracts. I like my Stefan Feld games. I like to be sat at a board thinking about things rather than trying to pretend I'm a little elf boy going and fighting and stuff like that. I want to do that. And I think I'm of the opinion that sometimes a great theme can't hide bad mechanics, but great mechanics can lift a game. Is my opinion.
Okay.
I pretty much agree with Steve. I think I much need theme in my game, but I don't think I can play a game I hate the feeling of while enjoying the mechanisms, but I can't do it the reverse way around. But I'm putting the provision that I think a game with alright mechanics and great theme enjoy playing more than a game with great mechanics and slightly alright theme. If I've got a theme that I really don't like, you can put me off the mechanisms. But if the mechanics are passable, and it's got a theme I'm really into, I can still get invested.
That's very
complex.
Yeah. Amy?
I think theme's really important to the success of the game because that's what's going to bring the original kind of market in. That's going to be what brings people to its door. But then I think if the mechanics aren't there, it doesn't hold up. So it would have to probably be mechanics for me. But I do think that the theme can be really important, and sometimes I will pick a game for its theme if it's super cute or I just really like it because of what it is about, or if it's really unique in theme. Sometimes I can bypass a mechanic or two that I don't like to win me over on that one account.
Fantasy Flight just announced a new Lord of the Rings game, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sold.
got Lord of the Rings.
I'm pre-ordering it. I know I'm going to like the game, definitely. I think even if the mechanics weren't great, I'd still be really keen
You'd be
to play
there.
it.
Yeah, exactly. So
You're right,
I
the
think-
theme kind of pulls you in, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what
theme-
gets people there. And if people never bought it in the first place to discover maybe great mechanics or not so great mechanics, then
Yeah.
If I'm looking at a
Something
list
get
of
played.
games, a theme will probably draw me in to look at that game more than somebody telling me that's great mechanisms. I might purchase it because I'm also told it's got great mechanisms.
Yeah.
But on the initial, I'm looking at the list of games that are coming out on this week's release. I'll be like, oh, look at that thing. So
Yeah.
it does make a difference.
Because when you say, oh, we've got a new game, it's got these great mechanics, I'm like, oh, okay. But if someone says Lord of the Rings, I'm like, yeah!
What's your favourite game again, Johnson?
You bring this up. So it's Hanabi, which is, you're right, it doesn't have any theme at all, really, does it? It's like fireworks being
tacked
pasted
on,
on the
yeah.
top.
I think one of the ways to say I've just had a really good time with that game at the end of the game is that if you were totally engaged throughout. It's a lot when you finish the game, you think, oh, I didn't care about the thing, but I was totally engaged throughout. As long as the mechanics are good enough so that you are thinking constantly, you've had a really good time with it. I don't think the theme matters.
But to discover those mechanics, once upon a time, someone would have had to have gone, "Oh, fireworks game! That sounds grand," and bought it.
You reviewed Wingspan recently.
Yeah.
And that's a thing that didn't catch me, did that? And apparently the mechanisms are great in it. So how do
people
you
have been
feel
going
that?
crazy about it.
It's good, it's certainly good. The theme really put me off, though.
Yeah.
See, I really like the theme.
See, a thing can put you off.
Oh, and it can also
Yes.
attract people, yeah.
I love it.
But
I,
then
like
it's-
Dean as well. He really enjoyed the theme.
But as Steve's,
Yes, you're right.
as Steve's found, mechanisms can put you off as well. So it can be both.
Yeah.
It's tricky. I mean, I would not want to play a game that has bad mechanisms, certainly.
Oh, bad theme. I'd rather have no theme than bad theme.
Oh, yeah.
No,
yes.
What does bad theme look like?
I'd rather have bad theme.
Like,
Because that's subjective, because it's a theme that maybe I wouldn't enjoy over
I say,
yourself.
like My Little
Exactly, our
Pony, does that
Wingspan.
count as bad theme?
Secret
That
Hitler
could be an
could put
amazing
people
My
off.
Little Pony game that we've never played.
Secret Hitler. I don't like the theme in that game.
That is an
But
issue. That's
resistance is slightly thematic, but
Yeah.
like that, Secret Hitler's got way more theme than resistance. So from my personal point of view, I actually prefer Secret Hitler, even though the very underlying games.
true. I think it's a
the
better game, yeah.
But obviously, the Secret Hitler will put people off. So I think theme can put people off, and
Yeah.
I would rather have no theme than bad theme.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
I can see that.
Like a childish theme would probably put me off. As in, I'd go. It just seems too kid-like for me to. But then you've got something like Happy Pigs,
Happy
which
Pigs.
looks to, and then it's got really
great
good mechanisms.
game.
So,
Yeah.
That's all about the mechanisms, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. So go on.
Yeah, I was going to wrap it up. But...
Well, I'd say it's really hard because I know a lot of the games, and when I think about my sort of top 30 games, actually a lot of them are in there because of the mechanics. There's an awful lot of Euros. And I'm thinking like Agra, Rajas of the Ganges, Gugong. Most of these where I'm really involved, as you say, all the way through, but the theme is totally pasted on. And yet, it really makes a difference to me. So I like these Indian-themed games because I can kind of picture myself there. Oh, here's the little trader in the spice market.
Marco
Yeah.
Polo. That game is on the mechanisms of the player powers. The theme's awful.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nothing at all, but it's entirely about crazy.
trading in
right,
there.
and that's
Yeah.
entirely mechanics.
But I think theme is more important to me,
To you.
but you do need them.
Yeah.
You kind of need both. If the Voyages of Marco Polo didn't have the theme it had and had some other wacky thing and the player powers didn't matter, it might put you off.
Yeah, true.
It might put you off. So yeah, like we usually do when we do one of these, we're going to have a little wrap up. So for me, it is mechanics.
Theme.
Theme.
I'm getting splinters on the fence.
All right, well, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.